When it comes to working on a C-section scar, you want to make sure that it's about 6 to 8 weeks after surgery, or that it's cleared by a physician that you can work on the area. Now, usually above the pubis, you're going to find a straight line, which is going to be the scar. Now, there's a couple things you could do to work with the scar. You can open up with a bit of abdominal massage to start, working from left to right, and just making sure that this area is relaxed. And it's just a nice way to open everything up along this area. But when it comes to working on the scar, let's say that it's right here, there's a couple things you can do. You can place your fingertips on either side of the scar, kind of grasp it just lightly, and then spread out. And that's just a little bit of fascial spreading along there. And you're looking to kind of break up all of those little fibrous knots that are along the scar. So you'd work along the entirety of the scar, just spreading out along there, just to help ease off some of the tension. If you leave the scar too long, it can really bound things up, and it can lead to issues with the bladder fascia, and the muscles around that area. Now, other things you could do is just some simple spreading along the scar. If people are comfortable with it, you can take your thumbs and just spread along the scar. You're just looking to bring some fresh circulation to the area, especially if it's kind of fibrotic and there's scar tissue there. It's going to kind of lose some of the transport of nutrients and fresh oxygen to that area. So we're just looking to open that up. So you can take your thumbs and just spread along. A lot of people like to do kind of circular massage in that area, and that's also nice. So that's a couple different ways you can work on the area. Work around the abdomen, a little bit of spreading around the scar. Place your thumbs, you could do it on top, on the scar, and below with some nice spreading sideways. And then also some nice circular kneading along the scar as well. Now I'm going to show you guys sort of an activation style release that you can do here as well that I also really like. So for this technique, what you can do is, once again, place your thumbs either on top if you want to stretch like that, your fingertips below if you want to stretch down, or if you want to stretch from side to side, place your thumbs like this. Now what I'm going to do is place my thumbs just on the inner portion of the scar, and then I'm going to get the client to twist this leg to this side, but then twist their upper body to the other side. And this is kind of like an activation style release where they're activating and you're just pinning and stretching along that area. So bring the client back to neutral. I'm going to show you guys. Place your thumb down on the area, and then I'm just going to get you to bring your legs to this side and your torso to the opposite side. And then back to neutral. And then reverse. Go to the opposite side. And then back to neutral. You can always bring your thumbs back and get them to do that a couple of times. And it's really nice for just stretching out and kind of like almost rinsing out the organs in this area, as well as stretching out along the scar.